So I picked up this free John Deere 425 all-wheel steer garden tractor. But the question is, will it run? Let's see. All right, so today we've got another mower pickup to do. It's after work on a Wednesday. I just need to hitch up the trailer and head out, and I think we'll be good. Let's do it. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's roll out.
It's a water-cooled engine.
Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. This is a John Deere 425 all-wheel steer, 54-inch cut, liquid-cooled garden tractor, and it weighs a ton. So I'm not exactly sure how the hood pops up. I've never opened the hood before, but it's kind of funky. That's weird. So now does it open this way? Whoa. This is not like most lawnmowers I get. Oh, that is so cool. It's got a differential lock. I've never had a riding mower with a differential lock. K-Series design, liquid-cooled V-twin. Man, I don't know if I want to sell this thing. A liquid-cooled Kawasaki engine. This is the dipstick right here. Is there oil in there? Yep, looks like it's about the right height. Oh, here's the coolant. Again, I have never had a mower with a radiator. And that is dry in there. Not a good sign, but not entirely unexpected. Check the overflow, that looks dry. So it is hydrostatic drive. We got the forward, reverse, and your brake. And your throttle. Oh, the key is in place down here, that's good. Okay, let's see if it does anything. Doesn't do anything. So we actually have a temperature gauge, a fuel gauge. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely a lot like a tractor. The steering wheel has tilt on it. Wow. All right, so I want to see if I can start this mower. I pulled out the grill, which was literally just pulling it out. There's no fasteners on it. I took out the old battery, which is all crusted up. So let's throw in this other battery, which I know has at least, I have 12.2 volts on it. And we'll see if that's enough to get this thing to crank. I just kind of want to see what it'll do. Alright, so now for the first moment of truth, which is to see what the engine will do. It doesn't have any radiator fluid in it, or it doesn't look like it, but for what we're doing, that shouldn't be an issue. So first thing to see, and let's see if you can see if anything lights up here. Oh yeah, that's a good sign. Turn on, lights up, the headlights turned on. So we know that there's electrical stuff that is working on this mower. I'm gonna put the brake on, and we'll turn the key and see what happens here. Sounds good. Now who knows, maybe there's fuel in there that'll somehow work. So let's choke it, see what happens. I don't really expect it to start. Let's try putting some fuel in the carburetor and see what happens. Alright, so I've got the jumper cables hooked up, and I've got some carb cleaner here, and we'll see what she does. She fired! That's a good sign. Really good sign. Man, I'm blowing dust all over doing that. Yeah. I don't want dust getting sucked into the engine. Let's go to the other side of the engine and see what's happening with the fuel filter. Here's the fuel filter, and you see what's going on here, if that's getting fuel through it or not. So let's find the key, crank it. Take the choke off just in case. So let's pull this apart and see if we're getting any fuel coming out of here. All right, so we're giving it some gas to see if that makes a difference, because we checked at the fuel filter and no gas was coming out. I checked in the gas tank and it's dry, even though the gauge said it had a quarter tank or it was empty. For some reason, I thought it might have enough gas. But that could actually be a good sign, because it may not have any old gas in it. It's also quite possible the fuel gauge is inaccurate after many years of use. Oh yeah. Look at that geyser. Got fuel everywhere. That's really good. Except for the gas, I just ran everywhere. So, the fuel pump is working. That's probably actually good that it pumps some of the fuel out in case there's anything old in the system. I'll put the hose back on. That's kind of wet from gas. We'll see if it'll actually come closer to starting. It may take a while because the fuel has to fill up the carburetor and all that. So here it goes. We'll see if it even cranks. Okay, I'm not gonna run it too long because it doesn't have any coolant in the radiator. Now I'm gonna drop the gate and see if we can get this thing off. I'll let it cool down a few minutes and then I'll drive it back there and park it. But this is a great success. So, the answer to can I get a free John Deere 425 running is yes. I'm so happy that that started up. That was just amazing. I don't know what work I have to do to it beyond this, but that is a huge hurdle that it actually just starts and runs. Obviously we'll have to get the deck figured out and get the radiator full of radiator fluid. Have to figure out what type to use in here. I don't know if the deck is level even. It does raise and lower with the hydraulic system. It does not turn on. So work on the deck, radiator, and change this front tire. And I think those will be the major items. And then it may just be a running, working mower. We'll see. Pretty exciting. Off before it overheats and hurts itself. Wow. That power steering, you don't even really notice the flat tire. That was such a cool mower. I'm probably gonna be saying that for a while. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. And don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, it helps. See you next time.